No? Okay. All right. Class.
Yes.
All right. Not bad. Not bad. I was expecting more excitement. Tomorrow's Thursday. The week is almost over. It's a long week, isn't it? So we just came back from vacation, so it makes it even worse. So, need some chill time or some time just to sit and work on homework, right? Or just to, even better, to remember to make sure your earbuds are off and away and your phone is away so you're paying attention to me. Anyway, all right, so let's go ahead. 3.2 application of radian measure. Arc length. Now, arc length is pizza crust. It's the stuff that most people don't eat. It's the pizza crust. That's what arc length. We're trying to measure how much pizza crust there is. So if you think about it like that, where your whole circle is the whole pizza, right? The crust is the only thing I'm trying to measure. Okay? Formula S equals R theta applied. Value must be expressed in radians, not degrees. All right. Formula. Again. S equals R theta. S equals R theta. So I have three variables there, right? I have S, which is my pizza crust. R, which, what do you think R stands for? Radius, right? Radius, right? Of the circle. Theta is my angle, and my angle has to be in what mode? It has to be in radians, not degrees. Are you guys all asleep already? Dang. I must be amazing. I should do like children's books. I should narrate children's books. Because I make people fall asleep real quick. Wow. All right. So, S, pizza crust. R, radius. Theta is the angle that I'm dealing with in radians. Okay. Says circle has a radius of 18.20 centimeters. Find the length of the arc intercepted by the central angle with a measure of 3 pi over 8. Okay, let's fill in our variables as I go. S is what I'm looking for. R is going to be 18.20, and theta is 3 pi over 8. Let's see if you guys paid attention a little bit ago. See this 18.2? What is that going to do for me? Is that a decimal?
Yeah.
Yes. And so what does it tell me automatically about my value over here if I'm multiplying by 3 pi over 8?
It's going to be a decimal.
It's going to be a decimal, right? If I'm multiplying by a decimal, I'm going to get a decimal, so you're most likely going to have decimals here. So might as well just plug it in the calculator as is and approximate my answer. Because we're not going to use in terms of pi. We're just going to plug it in. Plug it in. All right, so it was 18.20 times, I'll do parentheses for this one. Control, divide, 3 pi over 8. $21 point. Why 4?
Because you don't round up.
No.
Or, yeah.
Did I give you 2 decimals in this first one?
Yes.
Okay, so we got 2 decimals in the first one, right? So you go by what's given anyway. So to make sure you're always right, look to see how many decimals they give you and just use the same. So this is going to be, what was my number?
21.40.
What are my units? Centimeters. my length is always going to be in the same units. Easy? Hopefully? Okay. Find the arc length. Okay, circle has a radius. Find the length of the arc intercepted by a central angle with the measure 144 degrees. Huh. There was a problem there. Can anyone identify the problem with this one?
It's a degree.
Very good. That's what I'm looking for. It's in degree, and in the previous notes it said it had to be in. It has to be in radians. So now, can we convert from degree to radians? Yes. Now, let's watch this. This is like super neat. So I'm gonna, because I'm still looking for S, right? Equals R 18.20. Now, right here it's going to be angle, but it has to be in radian. Is there a formula to convert from degrees to radian? What was it? Multiply by pi over 180, right? So I'm taking my degree measure and multiplying by pi over 180. Can I do this all in just one step? Say yes.
Yes.
Yes, I can. So I could do 144 times pi over 180. So instead of making more work in and a second step of converting it to radian first, and then doing my multiplication, just put it all together at once. Make it simple. So what was that acronym for that? What's it, KISS? I think the acronym's KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. All right, let's do it. There we go. So I get 45 point. Say it again. 74. What are my units? Very good. I'm hoping you guys are thinking this is getting easier. Okay, it's not too bad. You just have to keep up with, just keep following. Yes, we're doing some of the unit conversion that we did yesterday already, and we're having to turn back and remember if it's pi over 180 or 180 over pi. Now, there's a lot of words here. You know what happens when there's a lot of words? Everyone zones out. So there's some of these problems on there. They're latitude, longitude, and there's a really big story problem that goes along with this, and it's annoying. I'm going to show you what to pick out when you have to do these latitude type problems. Radius of the Earth is about 6,400 kilometers. We're going to always use the radius of the Earth is 6,400 kilometers. Reno is 40 degrees north. Los Angeles is 34 degrees north. These two cities in a northwest direction or right above each other. They're not really, but they're close. So for this problem, we're going to look at it like that. So what is happening here is we have a quarter section of the Earth, right? So we're dealing with this right here, the equator. Both of these values are north, aren't they? Okay. We're trying to find the distance, the pizza crust, from right there. Same formula. S equals R theta. I'm looking for pizza crust, right? So I'm looking for the S. My R value, what is the radius of the Earth I'm going to use all the time? 6,400 kilometers. Okay? You're going to use this all the time. Not just these problems, you're going to have more problems later on, and it's already that you're going to assume that it's 6,400. Now, I want just this pizza crust right here, right? It's already on my diagram, but how did I get that that is 6? How did I get that that's 6 degrees? Say what? Okay, because Reno is 40 degrees north, right? And Los Angeles is 34 degrees north. So both of them are still in the northern hemisphere. But the distance in between those two is what I'm looking for. That's the theta I want, right? Okay, so that's where I get my 6 degrees. What do you think would happen if I have one north and one south? Yes, very good. You would add them. You would add them because we're looking for the distance they are apart. If one goes up and the other one goes down, you would have the distance in between. But if they both go up, you need to
Subtract.
very good, subtract them. That's almost like it's a very good note. So 6 degrees. Now, and I have to have this in what format? My angle has to be in what format?
Reading.
It's got to be in
Reading.
radian. All right. So now, do I have to convert it first, or can I just do it all at once?
Do it all at once.
Yeah, let's do it all at once. So I'm going to take that 6 degrees and I'm going to multiply that by pi over 180. So I know we're plugging this in right now, right? We're not zoning out. Not excited because you have to go hang out with a bunch of freshmen.
Nice.
Why don't I get a brain bake? Seriously.
I didn't sign up for this class.
Uh-huh. All right. Let's see. What is the distance in between Reno and Los Angeles? What do we get? 6.2. Okay. 0.2. What are my units? You guys agree? Is this pretty easy now?
Yeah.
Okay. So, see this right here? I'm stopping right here today. I'm stopping here. And I'm going to let you guys have the rest of this hour, the rest of this class. You could work on today's homework, and you could also finish up 3.1. So I'm giving you plenty of time as long as you're not playing with your phone. Okay, anyone playing with their phone during class gets big 30s. All right. So like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button, and support my channel. Buy socks from my store.